This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Subscribe now.
The Bigandlazy.
This is the Bigandlazy podcast. Give us something good to eat. Give us something good to watch. The Bigandlazy podcast. I'm Big. I'm B Fines, and we back with another one. Two special guests this time, man. We doubling up on y'all, man. Introduce yourself, man. We got Cizzle Pope.
Man, Cizzle Money Addict, the Black Pope, man, you know.
Welcome back, and
Mr. Get Ghost, man.
And who'd you bring with you, man?
We got my best friend, man, one of my main guys, man, 90 Wrapz, man, Nino, man.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by, man. How's it going? What y'all been up to, man?
You know, a whole bunch of chilling, you know, a whole bunch of, planning and plotting and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Same old. You know, you got to keep it real low in the city nowadays. You know, it's real dangerous out here.
Yeah.
For real.
Stay safe, man.
Yes,
So, y'all had how'd y'all collab with each other? Y'all got a record. Well, how'd y'all, come
Man,
up?
alive, man, this is long overdue. That record was long overdue, man. If we had a whole day, man, I could go in depth to, you know what I'm saying, our chemistry, but, that song was long overdue.
It draft get, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but anyway, man, it's my guy, man, for a long time and shit, man. Rest in peace, Mac, man. My best friend introduced us, you know what I'm saying? We was working, you know what I'm saying, around the same time with the same guy and shit, and we kind of just clicked, you know what I'm saying? Our lifestyles were similar, so it just kind of just clicked and made sense, but we never actually got to the music point.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my Brody Mac passed away, you know what I'm saying, a few years ago or whatever. Rest in peace, him. And to me, it just made sense. You know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to put the missing pieces to the puzzle that that he was trying to put together, whatever.
Yeah. R.I.P. him, man.
R.I.P. Mac, man.
Nah, for sure. We used to do it up at Bourbon Borough back in the day.
For real, man. Bourbon Borough Studios back in man.
Yes, man.
Uh-huh. Where was it at?
You ain't never heard of it? Uh-huh. It was out Middletown or somewhere. Like I ain't never heard of it until a couple. I think Doe Life, the nigga who shout out Doe Life, the nigga who run that shit, who started the Doe Life brand. He took me out there the first time and recorded a record there. That was the first time I've been out there and introduced me to Mac.
That's what's
whatever.
up.
So shout out Doe for that. You know what I'm saying? And
So this is
it was a real popular studio out in Middletown, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That most of, the Bryson Tillers and like anybody probably recorded 17.
Is it still up and going?
2014.
I think it is. I think it's just under new ownership, but I most definitely think it's still up and going. I think it's called something different, but I think it's most definitely a studio in that.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this. And this is kind of I didn't seen this a couple of times. Would you say it's more, I don't know, financially literate to have your own studio or into paying for studio time? It's the both of y'all.
I feel like it's smarter financially probably to invest in your own studio because over time you're going to spend $1 million recording.
Yeah.
Most studios in the city charge $50 an hour. So, you know what I'm saying? It adds up. And it all depends what type of lifestyle you live in too. Because it take a lot of money to do this shit, even on the ground level, before anybody even knows you. Like,
real talk.
People don't understand that the rapper is the last person to get the money.
Man, you most definitely need your own studio. Look, you know what I'm saying? As an artist, period. Like, if you're really taking this shit serious, you have to have your own studio. You got to get into the habit of recording because, like, rapping and writing is one thing, but learning to record is another. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, it's best to have your own studio. And now this shit is cheap now. It's like now you can get a little setup with a nice sound going for under $1,000. So it's crucial that you have your own studio. And it's crucial that you make relationships with engineers, too, in order to, expand it and try to find a sound, though, too. But it's crucial that you have your own studio. I would say that's the first thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to take music serious, that's my opinion. That's Cizzle's opinion on it.
Right.
Plus, creatively
and creatively,
better.
it's better because, like, you know, why would you want to restrict yourself to, like, you know, say if you on a tight budget or whatever, say if you got $200 or whatever, and you can only get, you know what I'm saying, so many hours for that. And, you know, just the stress of you knowing that you on a budget could hinder the creative process. So
some dudes ain't even doing that. They using BandLab, blowing up.
What's BandLab? I ain't here for the illiterate folks.
It's like a phone app.
Oh, okay.
You know, where you can record.
Yeah.
I've heard of BandLab. BandLab is lit though. You ain't gonna lie. Like
couple famous dudes right now, especially in the younger generation.
My cousin sent me a session this morning on BandLab.
Off using BandLab. Didn't even go to no studio or nothing. They might just record it on BandLab and make a nice little video to it.
They put the microphone inside of the plug their microphone up. Like put the headphones in and, you know, and put the beat on it and rap to that shit.
No lie, we had a young artist, and he was an R&B artist, and he said, I don't know if he used that app particular, but he said he recorded off his phone, and it sounded so good. I'm like, really? I think he was trolling me. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Technology just came, this far. You can just record on your phone.
That shit
and you can shoot video, because back in the day, it was kind of shunned upon that, like, oh, man, you shot your video with iPhone, but these fucking phones is just as good as any camera you can have. You don't think so?
It's all about you. Yeah, I know so.
Yeah.
Because I done and made money with iPhones shooting videos. You know what I'm saying? I also got a video production called Film by Pope that I, you know, do all the filming and editing for too. So I didn't make
the same dude
a bag off of the iPhone. So yeah, and these iPhones be on set, man. It you know, you pay for what you don't know. So I'm gonna say that. You pay for what you don't know, man. So
that's a gem right there.
Shout out the iPhones, man, and shout out the shooters shooting with the iPhones, because it ain't about what you got; it's about what you know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sure.
How you use it, man. It's like, So this is the we always ask this, man. You gotta it's the Big and Lazy podcast, so we ask everybody this: give us something good to eat and give us something good to watch.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. What I've been watching, man, shit. I forgot what this shit's called, man, but it's about that. It's on Netflix, man. What's that? I don't want to say that black lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She got a name and she has an identity, but I just don't know her name. But it's about these. It's like a little mystery or whatever. Like it's like a dead body in the White House, and she's like investigating and shit like that.
I ain't hip.
Yeah, but she was on that. She also was on that. She also was on that Netflix special about the pills and shit. About she was investigating Raymond Sackler. And,
I know exactly who you're talking about. I know who. I don't know the show, but I know what
she kind of looked like a little young Viola Davis.
Yeah, that's exactly. I know you're talking about.
But shout out her because you know what I'm saying. I've been watching her shit. You know what I'm saying.
What about you, P?
What to watch or what to eat?
Yeah.
You can't.
Man, shit. I'm gonna say what I've been eating lately. My girl's cooking.
There you go. That's a smart.
I'll tell you what you don't eat, man. My fault for cut you off.
Plus, we eating good every night on the stove. I've been living healthier since I've been doing that. So forget the fast food, man. Got somebody cook for you if you a player.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you what don't to eat, man. Because I ain't gonna lie. I just had food poisoning for like 3 days, man.
Of what?
A McChicken from McDonald's, bro.
Really?
Don't eat no McChickens from McDonald's out Clifton. Was it Brownsboro?
Yeah.
Don't eat no McChickens out there. They poisonous.
I was just about to stop, bro. Today I was out there. I hit the taco place right there.
Right move,
bro. Ain't that the craziest shit ever?
What's that?
Did you go open the Taco Bell next to an authentic Mexican restaurant?
That's the most American shit. Green. That's the goofiest shit.
I ain't never seen nobody in their land, bro. I'm talking about I go up the street.
Yeah.
I live in the area. I frequent the area or whatever.
Yeah.
Authentic Mexican restaurant, Taco Bell. If you looking at the two, even if you was gonna go to Taco Bell, 9.5 out of 10 times you're gonna go to authentic Mexican restaurant.
All these Mexican stands, I don't even see a Taco Bell is even a thing.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I seen them breaking ground on it. I'm like, what they building right there? I'm like, ain't no way they building a Taco Bell, cause right next to
they was moved right there, and people was gonna stop going to the real deal and go to them.
Man, that place is fire, man. I got a nice little burrito.
Yeah, they doing their thing.
Shout out to them taco trucks, man. And one more question. Who would y'all like to see on here? Who you think would be a good fit on the Big and Lazy podcast? But you got to be able, to plug us and make that call. Like,
man, I got a perfect partner, man. I got my partner, Homie Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I got the perfect person we can bring on, man. This is one of my good friends, man, Homie Hill, man. He's out of New York, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Day one type shit, man. And I feel like the state of Kentucky and Louisville should kind of like take heed to, you know what I'm saying, who he is and his accomplishments and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he's most definitely a person that, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to, you know what I'm saying, make his services, you know?
Yeah. Who would you like to see on here? My guy?
If I want to see somebody on here, I'm going to say, is it cool if I say 2 people?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, then first, I want to see my boy K Forbes come out here.
Camera dude?
Shout out Forbes.
Okay, yeah, man. Shout out Forbes.
I want to see Forbes come on here, man. But you know, my boy been busting around the country doing this thing, putting in work as usual.
Yeah.
Market now.
Forbes got so many hats, dog. He be like over the years, man. I've been knowing Forbes for a long time, man. But he's always been a solid dude. But he wears so many hats, man. And he always keep it out. He always make sure what he's doing is he always keep it new and keep it fresh, man. So shout out Forbes, man.
Shout out to him. Also, I want to see my boy Reggie. He Just That Happy clothing line.
Oh, okay.
I want to see my boy come on here, talk about what he need to talk about, spread his knowledge.
Mm-hmm. To change it up a little bit, I Dope 16 clip surface, but this is neither here nor there. But do y'all think, as far as the Louisville music scene, do y'all think we could have something like that? We all come together and
I love Dope 16 when it was when you talk about. I forgot. I think it was Beezy who was running that. I'm not for sure back in the day. Yeah, if I'm sure. Yeah, but man, I really loved that when it was a thing. Dope 16 was most definitely a thing, and a lot of people like my partner West End Goldie. Like
that's
today,
a nigga right there, boy.
Today,
Man,
that's
real
my
nigga.
dog.
Shout out
My dog,
West End Goldie for shit show.
For sure, shit show.
Real
Like I
nigga.
met him on fucking Dope 16, bro, and we've been cool to this day. And I'm probably say, bro, that's over 10 years, bro. So like, yeah, Dope 16 most definitely connected some real niggas together. So that's always good for the city, man. Anything that, you know, they can bring an organic type vibe together where everybody is just, you know, on the same type vibe, and I think that's good for the city type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Real talk.
rap battles. I love rap battles. You know what I'm saying?
So did you and West End go to? Was y'all battling? Was y'all?
No, bro. I just fucked with his music, bro. He just fucked with mine, bro, and it was just mutual, bro. And then I think he was producing too. So you feel me? And we just locked in, bro.
That's what's up, man.
I think we did a song together. We did a couple songs together. You know, they came out on Dope 16. And, you know, it was just, I just fucked with it, bro. It just was something that new for the city. And then, you know, I was just, at that time, I was just on anything to try to get my name out there. So, and it just connected type shit. So, and like I said, I still rock with Goldie to this day. And that's and I didn't really think about that until you said Dope 16. I was like, who did he? West End Goldie, bro. We've been cool to this day, and we've been rocking this day. When I got out, nigga, this nigga came to my fucking door, bro. Like, Drake gave me a duffel bag of camera shit, though. So shout out West End Goldie, bro.
Oh, really, man? That's real nigga shit right there.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's right.
Nigga gave me a duffel bag of shit and told me and gave me and told me everything what it was gonna be, how motherfuckers was gonna react and all that shit. So you know, yeah. Shout out Cuddy.
Yeah, dog,
You know what I'm
cool in a bit.
Could you see would you have a part of Dope 16? Would you?
Nah, I wasn't part of Dope 16. That was a little bit before I started getting into the musical fear of the city. Like, so I was probably around 15, 16, something like that. I wasn't even. I was watching it for shit show though.
That was when the Beat Sims and that was when the Beat Sims and niggas was
Bam.
You had to look up to niggas like
Tyrant.
Yeah, Tyrant them niggas like them. Bam Cassell. Like it was when you had
niggas on their shit.
You had to have a Nick Crack Doja videos was goated. You feel me?
Man.
That Snotty used to be on that. He still had
What's your other boy's name? Gunner. D Gunner, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. He's a real
nigga from Cincinnati.
Yeah, Cincinnati, yeah. He was one of my favorites, but I ain't say all time favorite, but I just grew up with him. It was my nigga Bricks.
Bricks, you remember Bricks? He was like one of the niggas that like back in the day, like niggas had motion back in the day, like when it was really hard to have motion though. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like in the city, it was hard to have motion, like cause you had to really, really know people. Then your music had to sound a certain way.
Oh man, it used to be hard on musicians back in.
What you know about that?
I'm gonna say about 2010, 2009, 2008, around that time trying to do music. I done seen it, bro. It's, what was the club popping back then on Villa Fontana?
Yeah.
Okay, around that time, man. I'm talking about I done seen it, bro. Everybody in the club doing their thing. As soon as a nigga from Louisville come on that stage, smoke break, I swear to God. Club after club ain't even heard the song. We don't even know it. Like, I don't know, man, but musically Louisville, we got that sauce now, so it's like.
So what would you say has changed? What's changed from 2010 to now? Like
I think the environment.
You gotta be. It's like I say, like just the whole vibe of it now. It's like
culture.
You gotta have a clique. Everybody like anything now. It's like it's got like it's like a group in front of it. It's like a moniker in front of it, like 3 letters or whatever. You know, everybody got their little clique now. So like if you ain't really clicked up with nothing, then then it's kind of like harder to gain traction in the city. It seems like.
It was some niggas that got traction back then too, though. So
I mean, back then it was easy. You just had to be.
It was hard.
Back then.
The BST niggas.
Shout out to BST, man. We supposed to have them.
Damn, Harvard season. Yeah, and like it was some niggas that broke through that. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But it was hard critics in the city on that music shit. It's like they don't believe that people actually make music. I don't know if it's from a thing where people grow up with people and they see them trying to do it, trying to strive to be something bigger than what they need to be. So people just be like reacting to it different. But artistically, we definitely got better as a collective as time went on.
I think so. Just from then to now, it's just like you just gotta just be a part of more like a group type thing.
Cause I didn't try myself, man, to do I ain't gonna say DJ Khaled, but I don't know shit about music or nothing. But I got all these rappers and producers and at the tip of my fingers. So I'm trying to put some little shit together. And man, I was not successful, man. There's a lot of I ain't gonna say Hollywood, but like
egos, big eyes, little U's.
Yeah, man. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Like, I need.
Yeah, you gonna get that.
That's a problem here, cause a lot of niggas be acting like they farther than what the fuck they really are here. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, man, that's as real as I can say it.
We can drop a man. Serious, because it was certain people.
Yeah, a lot of niggas, you feel me? Yeah. I ain't gonna say no names, because niggas know who they are, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas really be playing that shit stupid. It's like alienating niggas that could possibly help you out. We can help each other, help ourselves. That shit ain't gonna never make no sense to me. That's why we ain't as far as we should be. That's why we lost steam. You had Jack Harlow, EST, boom. Get what I'm saying? Like on that level, it done been, shout out to the young boys doing their thing, the young skis, the little skis of the world. And,
hey man, he got the
what I'm saying?
Young niggas going crazy. Like they fuck with his up, bro.
Dukes, you know what I'm saying? The young niggas, shout out to them, you feel me? Yeah. Like, they got their wave going. So but it's like I feel like as a city it's so much friction that niggas can't get behind like each other like they need to push it. And I be feeling like shit, the Detroit niggas had just as much beef as we did. Niggas right here, you feel me? But they still found a way to coexist and go and get this bag and make it make sense.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to say that. I'm like, can you look past some street beef or some whatever beef you might have to get some damn money? Like
it's not even that. It's not even the beef. It's not even that it's the niggas that don't care about the shit that. It's the nigga who ain't mature enough to realize that, hey, these niggas is just, it's just a business. It's just
right.
Some niggas ain't rocking with that, and you just got some niggas who just ain't ready to just risk it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like fuck it. Whenever you niggas get that shit together, then you know what I'm saying, we'll get it together. But until then, nigga. Shit, if you don't want no problem, you stay out the motherfucking way. You feel me? So that's just what it is with that situation, man. And that's just how niggas with sense look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because why risk it? Like, if these niggas is beefing over some shit that I don't understand or I ain't got nothing to do with, why risk it? I've already, you know what I'm saying, built this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't fault, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers, because they can't, you know what I'm saying, see past
See the
something.
bigger picture.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, is it hurtful? Yeah, that shit's hurtful as fuck because a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, a lot of reputations is tarnished behind shit like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas can't, you know what I'm saying, let their wings expand like they want to because, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be targeted or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't even about being targeted directly, it's about, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers that you don't know, because the thing about niggas like me is it's a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't even trying to say this to sound like a nigga cocky, but a lot of niggas I don't know, but they know who the fuck I am.
Right.
Type shit. And that's like scary sometimes.
It kind of is. I be getting
Nigga don't know you know me, but I don't really know shit about you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So like, you just sometimes when it comes to, is the money really there to make, or is it just, am I just doing this just for this to be doing this? So you just outweigh it, bro, when it comes to that. But it hurts the city, though. I'm not gonna sit there and say that helps. It hurts.
So who in the city, both of y'all, who in the city that y'all haven't worked with that y'all would like to work with? Like,
I like you. Who I haven't worked with.
that you would like to work with.
I love to work with fucking. I gotta work with. I love to work. I won't work with Tiller, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I said that last episode on my episode, bro.
I thought you had a song with Tiller.
I ain't get one with Tiller, bro. Like I said, we was getting ready to do one, bro, with the Zaytoven and shit, bro. Like I said, I should have lied to the man on the last episode, and I really, really said that. I really believe that shit. I should have lied to him. I should have said, man, I'm signed to Zay. Look, bro, let's get it right now.
So what you mean, like, I just got, that was a long, long time. I don't smoke a lot. What? Revisit this story.
Shit, we was outside of Bourbon Barrels and shit, you know what I'm saying? But Tiller pulled up to grab him something to blaze on or some shit, you feel me, you feel me? Left, I caught him outside in that parking lot, so you feel me? I walked up on him and was like, look, I got this situation going on, I'm whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and we looked at me and was like, yo, you signed, whoop-whoop? And I was just like, nah, I ain't signed today, but shit, we working on the tape together, whoop-whoop. Just like, yo, I got the album great come out, just holler at me when it's done, type. I'll holler at you when it's done, type shit. Whoop, whoop. He ain't working with nobody right now. And it was just that. I was just like, fuck.
So if you was signed, he would work with you? Like,
I felt like if I was signed, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe I had a established. Okay, I get you.
It would like it, it would have got, he would have looked at it like, okay, it's some type of budget. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Vice versa.
Independent. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. What about you, homie?
If anybody I want to work with in this city that I ain't worked with, I'm gonna have to say I want to do a track with my boy A-Rod from over on 6.
Man, shout out to A-Rod, man. I might make it happen.
It's so many
productions, man.
It's so many.
It is a lot of talent.
So many rappers in the city, like it's like, and then when the cameras get on, you just be like, damn, who?
Yeah,
bro. There's so many rappers in the city.
No offense to nobody,
hard,
man.
Bro. Like
he's like
it's going crazy, bro. Like I got a playlist, like I keep niggas in rotation on my playlist. So like 38 Honchos, all the young niggas and shit.
Shout out 38 Honchos,
all the young niggas and shit. I keep them in rotation on my playlist. So
YBJ,
you know what I'm saying YBJ. Yeah, I
cutting up. Man.
Yeah, I fuck with dude. I like what he's saying though too. I like his songs. You know what I'm saying? His songs got a little message though too. So yeah, I fuck with anything with a message and shit. Like my niggas be talking at the motherfucking neck, but it is what it is. But dude be having a message with this shit.
He does. We're gonna take a break and just to shout us out. Bigandlazy.com. If you go to our website, we got our Buy Me a Coffee. We got a subscription service. We got merch available. We got all type of merch, t-shirts, hats. We got a subscription service for $5 a month. You ain't gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks to interview. You ain't gotta ask me that. Just $5 a month. Every time it comes straight to your email to your service. We got hats, shirts, coffee mugs. We got grilling aprons. We got it all. And all our links is on there. Bigandlazy.com. So subscribe, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you can find media, we are on. We appreciate the love and support. 100 episodes. We got 100 more for y'all. Thank you. So the state of rappers these days, does it seem like it's more violent? Like I ain't never seen so many rappers like losing their life or going to jail. Like maybe I'm just too young to realize because Big and Pac, that was like groundbreaking, but it seems like niggas is dying every week.
Niggas is dying every week, man. That shit's crazy, man. This shit's insane. It's like the fans. Like the fans want to rap.
Fucking phone case. Y'all see this phone case? The old, that is dope as shit. Got the that shit is legit right there. I didn't mean to cut you out. Like, you said a lot of fans, what?
A lot of fans want you to crash out. It's like the fans want you. I be reading, look, I read what the fans be talking about. I be in the comment boxes, bro. The fans is evil, bro.
They are.
Fans want you to crash out. The fans want you to tell. The fans want you to go do a crime, and the fans want you to get on wax and tell exactly what you done, and the fans want to see you go to jail for that.
That's everywhere, though. It's like
that's how you get fans now in rap.
In the world right now with this controversy that everybody want to partake in. Cause it's like I get on my phone every day and see somebody going at it and people in the comments talking that shit.
All that pressure on Lil Durk.
Oh, yeah.
All that pressure on Lil Durk. Y'all done told that boy y'all done told that nigga slap for Vine. Now look where that nigga's at. And I ain't seen no nigga put what?
Durk, no word.
What?
T Grizzly was the only nigga.
Now that nigga Durk is
Rolling Loud.
You say what?
They said T Grizzly was the only nigga that said free Durk at Rolling Loud.
That's wild.
It's just sick how microwave the society is and how fast everything is moving, how attention spans are short now.
Yeah, they are.
So it's like you easily forgot about, like, quick. You gotta stay persistent. And then the motherfucker's face.
Yeah, man, it's just like these young kids, man. The shit. Niggas addicted to violence out here, Brody. That's what it seems like. Am I right or am I wrong?
It is, man.
That's a badge of honor to them to take another life, but let alone a black man's life, though. A motherfucker that look just like him.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Think about it. Yeah. They ain't even looking for nobody else. You looking for yourself.
They're looking for another Negro.
A nigga like you.
Who said that? Nip? I think Nip said something like that in the
end. Like yourself.
That's it. I ain't worried about what the white man come and take some shit, nigga. It is what it is.
Niggas get to it.
That's another struggle,
off, Brody.
What you mean?
I hate how much fake outrage that our people be having for shit that's outside of our control. But it's like when all these kids is dying, they getting shot up. It ain't no outrage. It's just normal. It's just like another day.
Real, and you to touch on that a little bit, like that damn Greyhound. Yeah. Man, y'all rally together to get niggas fired and shit like that, but won't we rally together to stop his violence and shit? You know what I mean?
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
That shit blows me, bro.
I mean, I'm not trying to make in defense of this shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of the violence happens in the places where people have to live at. Where these people have to live at. So like you might rally the violence. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody want to feel like they gonna get targeted and retaliated against though too. You know what I'm saying? Get their windows shot out. Get they like a lot of these people are getting terrorized and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking cars stolen, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do a little window service too, you know what I'm saying? Shout out CH Auto Glass and shit too.
You really?
Yeah, we got a little window service and shit where we repair windshields and door glass and shit too. And we be fixing a lot of back doors in the West End for them broke ass kids and shit where y'all be just want joyride. So like, man, it's a lot of motherfucking shit that goes on, man, that needs to come to a head, but a lot of people just don't want to feel like they gonna get targeted and retaliated against, man. So people are scared, you know what I'm saying? So some shit like that, yeah, we can get together because it ain't people. I guess people feel like if it's not really directly in their neighborhood, then yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying, we can. But when it's directly in their neighborhood, it's different.
And that's what messes me up when I be reading them comments on like the WLKY posts and Fox posts and shit when they be, you know, talking about the violent areas in the city. Whole time I be thinking like, y'all don't even live there. Y'all don't even deal with this. What are you outraged about?
Right, yeah. Fake care.
Why do you have so much empathy and so much feelings?
Because they so far away from it. That's what it is.
You ain't never experienced this. But they be, and then some of them be willing to talk negative about black people as a whole out the back of a situation or use that just to say some cool shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just blows me like you ain't never experienced this.
Right, real talk. Like, I remember like, they were, once upon a time, I don't know if they ever happened, it was some years ago, they was giving the West End free internet. And they was just in there cutting the, like, what? Obviously, you got Wi-Fi. Why the fuck you care about they giving niggas free internet? Like, that's not right. We work hard for, like, who gives a fuck, bro? Like, I just don't, a lot of stuff just don't move me. Like, I I'm real neutral. Like,
Don't get it fucked up. It's just Kentuckians, and it's some people out there that really ain't really for.
Shit, we only
But
got
at the same time, but
21% of the population, maybe a little under that, 18% or
To my black folks?
21%. Yeah, and it's somewhere around that.
I just feel like my honest take on that, man. I just feel like black people just, if you really, really focus, if you look at racism, man, it's a distraction to be my opinion on it. Because if you racist, you're gonna lose every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because the real people in the world, they're not worried about what color you are, man. They only worried about one color.
It's a green, ain't it?
Yes, sir, man. So that's just a thing to keep people poor, you know what I'm saying, fighting amongst each other while they create laws and slide bills in and, you know what I'm saying, go vote on shit and go lobby for shit. Yeah, let's fight over shit in the West End niggas having internet while we pass this law that's gonna fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? Because the black people already know what motherfucking hard times is like. So it ain't really nothing you can do to a nigga out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure every nigga out here done went through hard times to a certain extent. It's the white and middle class motherfuckers who's hitting hard times now.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. Because none of this shit, if Kamala or Trump got in office, it didn't matter to niggas because we wasn't going to be affected by it.
I also want to tell people, especially my people, and our people, it's class-based, not race-based. And I think that people play on that, like, back when he was saying, I think politicians and people up high and the media manipulates the race card to make people act how they want.
Distraction. It's a distraction, man, to get you, that's the easiest distraction. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
The oppression and playing the victim Olympics ain't getting nobody nowhere, bro.
Nothing.
I feel like we in America and motherfuckers got to realize the blessing that we...
And plus they know the black mind. The black mind is an emotional mind. So if you say anything that's going to... If you get a black person emotional, that's going to take them off the task. So So then that's fact. So I think you better believe that. So that racism is a distraction and it's a good one because black people are emotional. We're going to be like, that man called me a nigga.
Then you know what
I'm saying?
Act like,
and then we gonna go to jail.
Right. Then you go in front of that white.
They want last in some of his Call of Duty lobbies and 2K lobbies.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Ain't it?
We sitting there yelling at a controller. Fuck you. At a controller. You know what I'm saying?
But to touch on that a little bit, I think COVID was a real disease, but I think that was a distraction to eliminate the middle class. Maybe middle class is like 30,000 years to be 90. Now it's like, you know what I mean? I think it just to create more poor people.
What you think, Brody? I think, me personally, I think it was a real disease because I had that motherfucker at North Point. I was in the pen with it sick. I had it, but I don't think it was as big as they made it to be. That was just my opinion. I'm going to let my brother say.
I felt like it was a flu. It felt like a normal flu to me. I knew I had caught it, but luckily I had got out. So I was able to deal with it at the crib.
I know a couple motherfuckers that died, though.
Imagine having to deal with that inside of a cell.
Yeah. But yeah, that was some bullshit. But it's just it's a bad flu or whatever.
Is it live?
But I don't really think that it was worth the coverage.
CT. But shout out to CT. I need a lock. I bet that's my homie Chad. Do you need a lock? Load up on Duke. Duke to win the championship. That Cooper Flag, them boys.
I didn't even know he was lying the whole time.
We experimenting different. I think we just live on YouTube. We just are fucking around. We just got internet in the shop, so we trying different things. We got Bigandlazy gaming coming soon.
Add me, man. We gonna get it in. Man.
You play games? You play 2K and shit?
Man, I don't even gonna lie to you, bro. I got niggas who play 2K, but I don't fuck with 2K.
You know? I ain't really a game.
I play real RPG games, bro. And I'm like, that's all this shit is turning into. You get to do everything for the character now.
You ready for that?
And do this shit, yeah. Most definitely, I'm gonna get that. But I play like shit that make you want to break the goddamn joystick.
Yeah.
Souls games and shit like that.
I play 2K, Madden, Black Wukong, and that's like an RPG.
Yeah.
That's gonna make you, it's an action RPG, something that's gonna make you want to break the controller.
That started me.
Like, I'm gonna play shooters, Call of Duty, of course, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever played Uncharted?
Yep.
Oh, that shit's class. That's one of the best games. That's one of the best series ever, I believe.
Yep, shout out Nathan Drake, bro. Yeah. I'm most definitely an Uncharted player. Most definitely.
So I'm gonna ask y'all this.
Yeah.
If y'all, the Martians got a death beam pointed at Earth, but y'all got to give us make us a hit song. But each y'all, you'll get a blank check. You can have any producer and any hook. How y'all coming? Put you on the spot first.
Man, shit. I'm coming right now.
Mm-hmm.
What I seen, if I had a blank check, I would probably.
Dead or alive, past or present.
Oh, dead out loud. I don't know how you said that. That's
Man,
easy.
you just made it easy.
Michael Jackson.
Okay, you going through
Mike
okay.
back.
There you go.
And we can use all the original instrument players from Motown. We ain't even gotta get no producers. We gonna send out them instruments. We gonna come out with this shit because Mike gonna go 80 times platinum just for being heard.
Just his name.
Back there did the cheat code on us. Nigga did this.
Oh man, but nah. Currently though, if I had a blank check, I would probably go. I'll probably go towards a country lane right now. I feel like I'm seeing what Beyonce did with that country lane.
That was
Like she did that switch up and it worked out for her. It was successful.
Lil Nas X. The number
That nigga, boy, you always break that nigga up when I'm in the building. Lil Nas X, that nigga, look, bro.
What's that?
That nigga said last time we was in here, you was like, who win in a fight between Lil Nas X and
Boosie?
Boosie, yeah.
So what, nigga? I'm putting my money on fucking Lil Nas X, bro. He's 15 years younger than Boosie.
That nigga scratch Boosie. Ain't nobody gonna fight with a nigga that you know gonna scratch you.
Real talk, man.
Fuck that. That is dead.
Shit.
That shit is dead. He get that. He get that. If I was Boosie, you better not ever take that.
Because I remember back in the G, about 2016, 15, I can't remember when him and Kevin Gates did the concert.
Cause we don't want Charleston White to get on Boosie's ass.
Yeah, they got the fighting and shit. That motherfucker had about 20 young niggas. It wasn't nothing but young niggas versus big niggas with koofies on. You feel me? It was crazy back there. I ain't know what was going on. It was a monsoon back there, man. I'm telling you.
So how y'all feel about Charleston White? Because a lot of people, you know, he moves the knee.
I fuck with I don't give a fuck.
I fuck with Charleston White.
I don't give a fuck.
White, bro, but you know, he gonna say some shit that you gonna make you be like, Monk.
He remind me of an old nigga.
But shit, bro, everybody got an uncle like Charleston White, bro. So like, you feel me?
I wouldn't
go what it is.
I fuck with Charleston because you know because they like the clip Unc, and they don't really look at the context from beginning to end of it.
Yeah.
It's all about that snitching shit. That's what it's like. They don't like niggas hate that. No matter how you dress that up, it don't care. It don't care.
That's niggas, I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with this snitching shit.
Niggas, no matter how you dress it up, niggas, you just ain't gonna just fully just be like, all right, that's
psychology he put on people.
But he's a good dude. Don't talk about my fault, bro.
The psychology he put on people for the content was mastermind to me.
It was.
I admire that about dude. Like he's really light years ahead of motherfuckers with the thought process, bro. Because he used niggas against niggas, like gave us a dose of our own medicine.
He did.
In a negative way to where
that's how he did.
He grabbed the attention because he's saying some blatant, like super blatant crossing the line, saying shit like when he said fuck Nipsey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like fuck Ron, like that nigga done said some shit.
But then, like you say, that'd be the headline of the clickbait,
right?
But if you go watch the interview in context, like
because he's like, I'm doing the same shit the rap niggas is doing.
Yeah,
that's all it is clickbait. If you get past the clickbait, you'll understand what he's got to say.
Oh man!
Because even at the end of the day, you'd be like, yeah, you know what? I kind of agree with what he was saying. And when you say, I kind of agree with what he's saying, that nigga got you. You won.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you be like, man, fuck what this nigga say, but I kind of agree with that part. When you say, I kind of agree with that, contradicting, and you lost, bro.
Look, I just want for the record, Granny and them and the civilians, you go to work every day, you tattletailing. Snitches is niggas who's out here in this shit and know what the fuck they doing and got the right state of mind and proceed to go tell on everybody and everything. So Granny up the street ain't no snitch.
I mean, if you just not into street shit, like you gotta understand, you know, niggas choose to jump in this shit. Niggas choose,
and a lot of be politicking on that street shit and ain't even in it for real.
That's what it be, and that's why that's what rappers and that's what the rap scene is, and that's why rappers is locked up, and that's why a lot of shit is happening. What it is, because it's the people who's not really into it that want to see you crash out. But you gotta be smart enough to make them motherfuckers, switch your game up and shit. Like all these niggas putting money up on niggas' heads and shit, thinking that shit is gonna go unnoticed. It's not gonna go unnoticed, because guess what? If you rich and you young, and white folks can't wait to take that money back. Funds, nigga.
That's why they watch niggas.
That's why they can't wait, nigga. They love for you niggas to get on them podcasts and spill them jewels and talk about shit.
I was gonna ask about that. How y'all feel about, like, I've never seen, like, I always said Vlad was the feds, and now it's Adam 22. But my thing is though, some nigga, if you stupid enough to commit a crime, go on the internet and tell that you did it, I think
He's wild.
bro, he just. Yeah, man, we robbed them niggas and we took them back to the spot and they gave us $30,000. Then we just, but he's just like,
Yeah.
Then he a clip resurfaced. It was him, Whack 100. That he's a character right there. So Whack 100. So yeah, I got a call from Big U saying Nip just got killed. So I called Nip, but he wasn't dead. He said, Whack, you didn't figure to call Nip and warn him? No, because I didn't have nothing to do with it. Like, they just the most incriminating. He's the dumbest of Power Rocks, man.
And we used to look up to them West Coast niggas too back in the day. This was crazy.
It is, man.
They carried a lot of culture back in the day. Tupac, Snoop, Death Row, and them, man. We look up to them niggas, and it's crazy that when you get older now, them niggas is for the content.
Speaking of, not to cut you off, my producer, he got a Thug Life tattoo on across his belly just because he got
Pac hit different though.
Yeah.
These niggas just talking on podcasts. Pac hit different for people, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, a lot of niggas my age, they act like they know what that Pac shit was. I'm like, but how could you when you was only, but Pac really changed people and moved people, bro. Especially with his music before. See, a lot of people know the Pac before the West Coast Pac. Uh-huh. They remember the Dear Mama and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's
crazy that he accomplished all he did before the age of 25.
It is crazy, man.
That is wild. Just thinking about life, it's just like he did all that in 25 years. That's just wild, bro.
Uh-huh.
I just feel like the West Coast, man, they just doing what, they just kind of putting everything on wax because they think the shit is laxed up. They see people getting away with it, bro. And that's what it is. Motherfuckers see you getting away with it, so everybody's pushing the narrative. And these gangsters, they getting in, they making money legit. And they making money off their little stories and shit. So, but, it's coming back to bite them in the ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. I don't really think it's a deeper conspiracy or anything. I think these niggas is getting on there and they talking a little bit more than what they should. And
they set the shit up.
Adams and the motherfucking Vlads, they ain't gonna stop booking and making money. And
right.
This is what they've been doing for years. So like, man, if they know you loose and you gonna get on there and tell it, you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to extort that. So just like a female, if they know you loose, they gonna try to extort that.
That's what I was telling my young homie.
If you a sucker, they gonna try to lick at.
Yeah, you gotta lick a sucker. That's what I'm telling my young homie. Like, it is like, because people have came on here and said something they shouldn't have said, but they hit us, but we not jerked out like that. Man, could you cut that out? We cool, but
right.
They make millions off of that. That's their job to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. It ain't no secret recording. You got cameras. You fucking getting recorded.
Yeah,
if you dumb enough. So I'm not saying that it's not their right to do it, but at the end of the day, that's their livelihood to get views. And
I'm not saying that, it's a double-edged sword. That's all I'm saying. It's a double-edged sword. So like, like when you get up on there, when you accept that interview, as an artist or whatever, you a comedian or an entertainer, that's a big platform and it's going to service you in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a double-edged sword. So you can't really fault, you know what I'm saying, the platform. That'd be like somebody getting up on her and talking too much and then saying you the fed.
Dang, really? That's crazy right there. Yeah, I don't know.
That's like me saying some shit and me going outside and getting locked up and I'll be like, Bigandlazy's the fed.
You shouldn't have to hold a nigga's hand.
You say what?
I said, if you gracious enough to give a nigga an interview, you shouldn't have to hold a nigga's hand and make sure he not gonna say it's not your job.
We experienced that a little bit.
It's kind of crazy to me.
I'm not saying that some of these companies ain't infiltrated though. Let me say that, but I'm just saying this too. Some of these big companies are most definitely infiltrated. Now that you niggas is so loose at the lips, you better these feds, they don't want to work. They just like everybody else. They don't want to work. They don't want to do a whole bunch of work. They rely on you to do the tech.
Yeah.
So you better believe that now that getting on these podcasts and telling it is a thing, that they're going to infiltrate these companies. Oh, yeah, we'll put you on the payroll. Let us, you know what I'm saying, dissect or whatever, do whatever they do. Because you better believe me, there's ways that they working on try to take your freedom of speech. Yeah, you think you got freedom of speech now, but they trying to take it. So at the end of the day, man, these people have a lot more power and resources, and you think you have money, but they got way more, and they can take your money.
Yeah, and
They print it every day.
Yep.
They don't need to want your money.
Yeah, they don't even want your money. They want your life.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So
yeah.
let me ask y'all, do y'all think Wax is the police? Do y'all think he's a informant? Because he be on there just, or I'm like, God damn, like.
That nigga got all the information.
Do I think he's an informant? Possibly. Could be. But I don't want to just put that on a nigga without seeing no paperwork. But does he have a lot of information on shit? I believe a lot of niggas tell him a lot of shit just because he has power. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, anybody with power, man.
Yeah.
Anybody with power, you know, is going to have resources. People are going to, you know,
Right.
whisper in their ear and shit like that, you know. But do I think he has a direct? It could be. I don't know. I don't want to say no like I know, but you know, I don't think he does.
So
I just think niggas just tell him shit, and you know, he just gets out there and he tells it because he knows deep down that hey, this ain't information, it's just hearsay. See, Whack 100 is intelligent. That's what niggas is failing to realize. Niggas like to call him this and call him that, but they don't. They sleeping on the fact that he's intelligent and he knows how to deliver information. You know, it's an art in delivering it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all hearsay at the end of the day.
The man behind that Christian Rock and Blueface play.
yeah, he wasn't he?
He's no different from a producer from a reality show from Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No different. You know what I'm saying? How they keep these bitches fighting every week for about something stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's with that? No lie, I'm chilling with a little shorty, and you know you throw something on. She's treating me like the host. She got her backwood rolled up, and I ain't. And I'm like, what's this? What are they doing? Like, you killing my vibe. Like, this is my first. I only watch reality TV. This is my first time watching, and this is the auditions of one of them baddies, West or whatever. And they just fight. I'm like, why are they so angry? Why they got beefing? She's like, you gonna keep asking questions? It's just. That was the dumbest shit.
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. On that tip, this is how powerful Zeus Network is.
Yeah.
Bro. Y'all don't find it weird that it's kind of named after a Greek god in the first place?
Zeus. Zeus
It's
got
weird.
Man, boy.
I'm talking about, bro, think about it, the energy of these girls now. From watching that, the energy transfer from the show to real life. That's why you see all these girls out here fighting every day on live.
It is, bro.
They think everything's like catch the fade immediately. Like, these bitches out here fighting more than ever.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. Like, I ain't
never seen nothing like it.
I just see little snippets of it, bro. Man. But, you know, luckily, my shorty, she don't watch that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out her. But, you know what I'm saying? But I be seeing little snippets of it, bro. They are fighting and tearing wigs off each other every other day, gang. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't really know, bro. I just think it's just, you know, I think our culture of women, they just into conflict. They just into... You know what I'm saying? They just like to shit on each other.
Man,
you know
I call it the great role reversal, man. I called this out 10 years ago, man. I said they gonna make the females the niggas and the niggas the bitches.
Oh, yeah, most really did that.
Think about how much we getting emasculated in media.
Yeah.
And think of how masculine the women are now.
Yeah.
Fighting, doing the most in the public eye, talking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember Auntie and them acting like that back in the day.
Shit, Auntie wasn't doing none of that shit. Auntie was taking care of the family. They cook and this shit. These women can't even cook like that. And it ain't even that they can't cook, it's that they don't want to cook.
Yeah, they won't get cooked for.
They'll take a twerk.
They just feel like everybody. They feel like I feel like they want every nigga to have a bag. They feel like every nigga should be a rich nigga and take care of.
And look, this is the crazy. Only 80 how many percent was it? Only so many percent of people made 100,000 a year. I won't say about 15% of the black community only made 100 G's last year. So everybody's out here living in a false reality.
It is real talk, man.
The economy's horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
times are hard out here.
Hard for real.
Especially if you're here by yourself. You trying to, you know what I mean, trying to live the straight, narrow life.
Man, I can only imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Like, man.
You got to cut some corners out this month.
It's hard for it.
Man, you got to get a couple hustles, be an entrepreneur.
These females is getting to the bag, though. It's hard for a nigga out here. These females is getting to the bag.
Think so?
I know so.
They got good lanes.
Uh-huh.
They got good lanes. They got a couple little cheat codes too.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at them.
These females is getting to the bag.
Speaking of females in the bag, shout out to female rappers, man. Back in the day, you had one, maybe two, three at the tops, but it seemed like you got like females are running the rap game these days. And how y'all feel about that?
Shit.
I feel like they. I feel like it, yeah. I feel like they. You know, what I'm saying they having a run, but I feel like it's slowing down. You know what I'm saying? Just like anything, because it's getting repetitive. You know, just like anything else. You know what I'm saying? But how many times can you talk about this and that? You know what I'm saying? And what it tastes like and what it look like or what color it is. You know what I'm saying?
Take that nigga's cheese.
You know what I'm saying? And taking a nigga's cheese. You know what I'm saying? A little run, but I ain't gonna lie. It's what it is. It's more creative. Even though it's sad, it's one dimensional. It's just more creative. All niggas is talking about is what they gonna do with us. How they gonna step on some shit?
Yeah.
Feel me? And niggas is going to jail. All the nigga rappers are gonna be in jail.
Man, R.I.P. Mo 3, man.
R.I.P. Mo 3.
That's crazy, man. My thing is though, why they wait so long to grab Yellow Beezy? Like,
but shit, they had to put that case together. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga in this Texas. Niggas in Texas ain't talking like that. You know,
so
that nigga sat in there for a minute.
He did. I
got to looking around and was like, man, fuck this shit.
That's what he did.
I'm ready to figure out something. That's how it be. That should have eat you up, bro, if you ain't never been through it. I ain't gonna say that. It's street shit hereditary. I ain't gonna lie. If your peoples wasn't nothing, you ain't nothing, nigga. I think it's hereditary to me, because I ain't seen the best of them stay gangster, and I didn't see the best of them not stay gangster. That man sat in there for a year or two and got cooked and said, man, I won't come home.
Yeah.
And a lot of niggas ain't, you know, that's real time right there. Murder, it ain't no regular felony.
Especially in Texas. They don't fuck around.
Hell no, they not fucking around. That ain't no regular nothing to deal with. Like, I done been in the cell with niggas fight murder. Shit like that. That shit's, you feel bad for him. I got a level of empathy for him, because it's like, damn, you really fighting for your life.
I've never been in the jail. So when you in the jail, is it a level of morality like I'm going home and like, can you tell it like I'm going home maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 months? This nigga's facing, you know, life.
Nah, you don't tell no nigga when you going home. I was down there. I done been to the pen, bro. You don't tell no nigga you going home. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing you feel me? If you got your niggas, yeah, you
this levels to this shit.
On, but it ain't nothing you just be like, nigga, I'm going home around this motherfuckers. Niggas is in there you got 40, 50, 85, and that don't give a fuck about that.
You got county jail, you got camps, and you got actual behind the fence penitentiaries, and you got max security. Like, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah, this shit.
So, from my experience, when I was behind the fence for my little stint, a lot of the motherfuckers that was wild was really the young niggas that didn't have that much time.
Really?
Yeah, and that kind of threw me off, because you would think like a lot of niggas with a boatload of time would be the ones on ass, but I guess they ain't already burnt it out their system. Yeah, they been here type shit.
Yeah, you just gotta be there for a little minute. See, you know, the young niggas they do all the fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? They do all the fighting amongst each other. You know, it's very seldomly that this shit get. You know what I'm saying? They say like they get into it with an older nigga or some shit. It's very seldom like that, because that nigga seasoned, he ain't gonna be fucking around, because he know what it really is type shit. He's doing his time type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't trying to make that shit worse. You know what I'm saying? It's the niggas who don't know, but like I didn't seen it go down though. Yeah. Like niggas don't, you know, some niggas just ain't giving a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, when you getting out and shit. You know? But that just, and anybody will tell you like that ain't nothing you just
say. You can't just tell it to anybody.
Yeah, it ain't nothing you just say. You know what I'm saying? If you was behind the fence, like where we was or some shit, it ain't nothing you just say. Like, okay. Unless we's cool, I'm like, bro, you know I'm April.
Yeah, like it's gonna be niggas you know from before that.
No, but
you probably know in there, y'all might be cool. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, overall, 95% of the time, you nigga ain't discussing that with nobody, because it's people here that really got football numbers. They might just get mad and crash out.
Crash you.
Because they mad at you.
I ain't got nothing to lose type shit.
Yeah, they look, and there might not even be no crash out tip. Motherfucker might put something on you, anything.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ways that shit could go.
Yeah, it's just not nothing you want to do.
Yeah,
You
fuck.
know,
Hey,
the
fuck.
main thing is, you know, you don't want to go there. Period.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was ready to say. That shit is lame, and it's not for no no player niggas. It's not nowhere for no nigga. That shit is the worst shit ever. It's the closest thing to death. I don't know.
And it's gay, bro. So if you're
It's
not
fuck.
gay, bro, don't go there, bro. You're not gonna fuck with it, bro. Period.
Because you're not gonna like.
So you saying there's a lot of homosexuality?
All it is, bro. It's all
Of course,
it is,
yeah.
bro. It's all it is, bro. So like,
Yeah, fuck that
do your
shit.
time. Don't be into the weird shit. Do
Like,
your
if you mind
classes.
your business,
Come
they down
home.
there fighting over punks for real. Keep
That's all
it
they
real.
doing.
What's pucks?
Our punks is, you know.
Oh, punks. I thought you said pucks.
they
Okay,
fighting
I got you.
over the punks down there.
No lie.
Beef over that shit.
I had to wrap this up a little bit. I had a buddy I went to high school with, right? He's a preacher, this, that, and the third. So no lie, man. The man, he said all this was online. He went live. So he lives down in E-Town. So he's driving up to Louisville and he's going to buy a punk, a transsexual. Yeah. Listen to this where he gets twisted. So I guess, I don't know, some shit happened and the transsexual was going to expose him. This and that. So he just told it all. Like he did 3 separate lives and like an hour-long live. He just told it all. Like, it kind of fucked me up because I went to school with him. I've never thought this, but long story short, he said his first true love was when he went to the penitentiary, was his cellmate. He said that was his first true love and shit like, and he cried when his cellmate. He said that was his first heartbreaking shit like this. But here's where it get twisted. He was a preacher, preaching the good word. And no lie, the next week he posted his wife. A nice looking woman. I'm like, damn, is that how, you know, I know.
Bro, you know, shit, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
Brody was living a triple life.
Yeah, that's about
shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Look, I was just down for a little 3.5 years, almost 4. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do a long time, bro. Look, you feel me? I just seen a lot of weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I got behind the fence. I got into a little fight when I was at the little camp and shit. So they put me behind the fence. That COVID shit came, so it kept me behind the fence. You know what I'm saying? Where the niggas was really thugging that and shit. So I seen a lot of weird shit, bro, and that was just it. And I was just like, nah, shit, I know this ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I just did what I had to do to come home, bro. But it's just a lot of weird shit, bro. A lot of weird people, a lot of weird minds and shit. So
it's
with that being said, bro, I don't, you know what I'm saying, think that's far-fetched. Why you saying that dude, his first love was his cellmate? Because a lot of niggas, they get locked up young. They get locked up at 18. And with a nigga 30, 80, he got 30, 85. He telling me because
there's a lot of manipulators down that motherfucker, man. Like he said,
prey on the weak.
Prey on the weak. They catch them motherfuckers and fuck their mind up. Get them high and trick them.
But stay out of jail, kids.
Stay the fuck out of jail.
Go to school. But he's a survival tax if you ever go to jail. Shit happens. But stay in school. Do good, man. Just smoke weed. And niggas ain't get locked up for weed.
Do good to people. Be good to yourself.
Yeah, man.
Like bro said, smoke weed and be cool. All that tough shit played out, bro.
Do y'all got any messages or anything coming up y'all want to plug? Plug your social?
Motherfucking Black Pope 3 Deluxe grade drop, man. That's what we working on, man. Shit. You know, CizzleMoneyAddict.com. You know what I'm saying? I got the website back going and shit. I got the motherfucking Blue Benjamin Disease, the Black Pope 3 Deluxe. The Blue Benjamin Disease and the Black Pope 3 vinyl on the website. That's coming too, man. You know, if you need a video, holla at me too, man, because we got those going too. You know what I'm saying? Cizzle Money Addict, man. Follow me on Instagram, Cizzle Money Addict.
Man, it's your boy 90 Wrapz, man. Follow my Insta handle, 90WRAPZ. We getting busy. I'm just gonna be dropping another couple singles coming here soon until we build up this blood so I can drop a project. But I'm really sitting on 1 million songs for real.
We gotta get Ghosts going right now, man. So make sure y'all get that, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Go stream that. Go watch that visual. Go look at that. Listen to that. And enjoy it. It's great music.
Go buy it, man, on Apple Music, iTunes Store, 69 cents, man. If you ain't got 69 cents on your motherfucking Cash App or on a throwaway card, on a burner card, just say you don't fuck with the song, bro. Don't even lie and just say just buy the song, bro. You know?
Shout out to Chino Fresh, man. Go get Ghost, man. On all platforms, download, share it to a friend. Bigandlazy.com. We got a subscription service. Buy some merch. I still, man, people ask me in my inbox to this day, when can I get on the show? How can I get on the show? We got merch on there as cheap as $10, $15. All I'm saying, the first person to a coffee mug, just a Bigandlazy merch, and you tag us in it, you get a free free episode. You move to the top, you pick your date. But I don't know. I guess people was calling my bluff. Hats, cheap coffee mugs. I think that's a skirt, basketball shorts, rugs, whatever, man.
Man, my boy got everything on that motherfucker.
Everything.
Man.
You order it and it gets shipped straight to you.
I need a mug though.
Hell yeah, man.
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.